Okay, I want to briefly show you a little bit of what I'm doing. I took a part of an old wig, which I did a video on refurbishing my wig, and this actually is the back part of the wig that I refurbished. So I'll put that back part on my cap. If you could see it a little bit in the back, I put it all in here. I can pull down little pieces of hair, but I put it, let me zoom out a little bit, too close. So I did put the back part on here, and it's turning out a little bit okay. So I just wanted to briefly show you what I was doing. And I started, because it was in the back, it's a lot of gap right here, so I need to close it in. So I'm going to take it up so it won't be so much tension, but I'm going to bring this up and sew that in here and cut off a little V access that's there, and so that it won't be shown. I mean, we won't be able to see that once I sew the rest of the hair here, so that's not going to be bad. And then I'm going to bring the rest of it in. Once I bring that over, bring this one over here to put it together, and just cut off in like a V shape the excess hair that's on the cap. So once I do that, I'll show you so far the completed. So this is how the back will look. I'm waiting for my hair to come in to actually put the front in. But actually here, right on top, or right on the front, I'm putting in a lace closure. So before I do that, I'll show you how I'm going to do that. But for right now, this is what I'm going to finish, and I'll be back. Bye-bye. Okay, I wanted to go and get this first before I sew this up, but this is the piece that I already did a video on how I bleached the knots. I did not totally bleach it the normal bleaching method, but I did, and I've already did a video on that if you want to see that. And this is what I'm going to use for the front of my unit. This is going to be my personal wig. Of course, you know I make wigs for others, but this is going to be my own personal wig. I'm going on a cruise in about 3 weeks, so I'm waiting for my hair to come in, like I mentioned, and this is going to be on the front of my wig. And so I'm just waiting for hair just to fill in, just as probably only need maybe one bundle to fill in this part of the top of my wig cap. And then once I do that, as you see, because of how I sewed this, I'm sewing this, I'm not taking or cutting away any of the wig cap from this part of the back. I didn't want to put too much tension on the hair itself. It was from a full lace wig, and I didn't want to put too much tension on it, so I'm leaving everything intact. But as far as the front, I will be, once I put this in or install this all the way in and actually install my full cap and hair and everything together, I'm going to at that point cut the wig cap from underneath this piece. So I will have all of that put together as one. So once I'm done, this will be great. Okay, hopefully. Alright, thanks.
Make sure you're taking a shower like I told you yesterday with the water.
here's the one triangle. I hate cutting all of this off of the hair, but oh well, it's got to be perfect or very close to it. So now I'm just gonna very carefully sew the hair together so it can almost be seamless, and well, not almost, it has to be pretty seamless, pretty darn seamless in the back, so that the hair, so it won't be able to tell that it's been cut. And then I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Don't have to cut out as much, just a very tiny little piece on this side, because I kind of pulled it up pretty good on this side. So hopefully that works, and we shall see. It looks pretty bad with the big old gaping hole, but anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I've marked, that's a mistake mark right there. Don't need that one. But anyway, I marked, measured and marked the hair. Oh, I'm sorry, the cap. I marked it up because that is where I don't need to put any hair. When I get the hair, I'm going to just sew it underneath the line all the way around, making my U-part. As you can see, I have completed the back part where I'm not going to cut any of the cap. I'm just going to, leave the hair there. But when I sew in my hair, I'm just going to sew it uniquely around this area, and it'll just blend right in with the hair that the wefts that I'm going to be sewing to the cap. But this will be a U-part wig, and once I am done, then I will be cutting this part out because that's where the lace is going to fit right here. I'm going to sew the lace front onto my head because, as I mentioned, I'm going on a cruise, and I am not gonna these are my roses my husband gave me for my anniversary, our anniversary, not just mine. But anyway, I am going to, here it is. Oh, I think I did show you earlier, but this is the U-part wig. I had to put it in 2 little ponytails so that I can measure it on my head. Anyway, that's going to be sewn to my scalp, and then the cap will fit as U-part wig. But anyway, hate making my videos so long, but that's what I'm going to do, and I